Hi, I'm Ed Adams, and this is my wife, Michelle. We recently returned from the 32-day Atlantic Provinces Deluxe Fantasy RV tour that goes through the Canadian Maritimes. We first learned about fantasy at an FMCA convention in Gillette, Wyoming. We didn't know anything about fantasy. We were brand new to RVing. We volunteered to work seminars, and next thing you know, we were signing up for a tour. So one thing leads to another. We're on the 34-day Maritime Tour. We start in Bar Harbor, Maine. And
Awesome lobster.
I got to hold a lobster that makes me look small. That's how big the lobster was. So we first got to meet our wagon master and our tail gunner, four very professional people that helped us get set up in Bar Harbor, and then we took off. Nova Scotia was just so beautiful everywhere we went. And it's on the other side of the Bay of Fundy, so I got to see the Bay of Fundy's tide from the other side.
And the reversing tides, where it goes backwards.
Yeah, so we took this luxurious tour bus all around and came to one spot called the reversing tides. We didn't know what that meant. What I was looking down at was a raging river with a whole bunch of baby seals and full-grown seals and otters playing in the water. I thought that was cool. A few hours later, we come back on the same bus trip. We come back, and now the tides all go in this different direction. So that's why it's called the reversing tides. That was really neat.
Yes, and Newfoundland was my favorite part. It's like taking a step back in time.
Way back.
Yes. So it was beautiful. The people were so nice. They go out of their way just to say hi to you, to share their culture and all the information that they have there. We got to go to Norse Village. We had a Viking dinner, which was great. They were dressed up as Norsemen and women, and the food was spectacular. The village was actually an excavation that they had done, so it's an actual village. It was really, really neat.
Before we could really become acquainted with the culture, though, we had to do something.
Oh, yes. So I would say come on this tour so you can find out the details of how you get screeched in.
We won't spoil the surprise.
No, because it was
great.
A surprise for us too. But we have our certificate to prove that we're honorary newfies and have been screeched in. It was great fun. And then for all the foodies out there, especially if you love seafood, oh my goodness, you're going to places that are famous for their lobster, for their mussels, for their clams. It was fabulous. And for those that don't like seafood, there were the non-seafood options, but I love seafood. So it was like every meal, I'm like, sign me up. Seafood, seafood, more seafood. We had what, 4 lobster dinners?
We had a lot of lobster.
It was really good.
The saddest part of the whole journey was our farewell dinner. It was sad, but it was also the best lobster dinner we had the entire trip. So they saved the best for last. It is when I learned how to eat lobster correctly. You don't eat it hot with butter. You eat it cold. And it's just succulent and melt in your mouth. And I'd go back again on the tour just for that dinner.
Well, now that you mentioned it, we are going back to the Maritimes again this year
We are.
because we enjoyed it so much. So come on out and hopefully you'll see us on the Maritimes.
Thanks.